Hello, passionate Celtic FC fans. This is Celtic Central News, your exclusive source for Celtic updates. Before we kick off, we appreciate the incredible support. If you love Celtic, subscribe now, hit like, and let's build this community together. Now onto the latest news, a warm welcome to new subscribers. Your support is crucial. Hail, hail! There's been quite the buzz around Scottish football, and it's swirling fiercely around a young talent many have been watching closely, Lennon Miller. This promising midfielder who recently parted ways with Motherwell is now reportedly heading straight into the arms of Celtic, the giants of Scottish football. The whispers started as quiet murmurs among insiders and fans alike, but they've rapidly grown louder, creating a palpable excitement that's almost impossible to ignore. The story goes that Celtic see Miller not just as another recruit, but as the potential heart of their team, a future leader who could very well shape the club's destiny in the coming years. The timing of his departure from Motherwell raised eyebrows, sparking speculation that a bigger opportunity was on the horizon. Miller's style of play, technical ability, and innate football intelligence have long marked him as a star in the making, and many believe that his move to Celtic could be the perfect next step for his career. While official confirmations are yet to be made, the rumor mill is working overtime, with fans eagerly anticipating what this young Scottish talent could bring to Parkhead. Some say Celtic's midfield has been crying out for fresh energy and vision, and Miller might just fit that description perfectly. The narrative is gaining traction as multiple sources hint at the possibility of Miller being signed by Celtic in the near future. It's being said that negotiations have progressed quietly but effectively, with Celtic eager to secure a player who embodies both skill and a deep connection to Scottish football's grassroots. Lennon Miller's journey has been one watched closely by scouts and coaches across the UK, and Motherwell's decision to let him go has only added fuel to the fire. They say it's a combination of Miller's raw talent and his understanding of the game that makes him an ideal candidate to become the beating heart of Celtic's midfield. Rumors suggest that Celtic's management sees in him not just a player, but a symbol of renewal, a young face who can lead a new generation to glory. Fans have started to speculate on social media, debating what kind of impact Miller could have, with some drawing comparisons to past Celtic greats who rose from local talent to club legends. While no contract details have been leaked, the excitement is building, and the buzz around this Scottish jewel is only intensifying as the days go by. Sources close to the transfer talks have indicated that the deal could be more than just a short-term arrangement. The speculation is that Celtic want to invest in Lennon Miller as a long-term project, hoping to nurture his talent and embed him deeply within the club's culture. This approach would signal a shift towards homegrown excellence, something the fans have been clamoring for, especially as the club looks to rebuild and reclaim domestic dominance. The notion of Miller becoming the heart of Celtic is more than just a catchy phrase. It's about entrusting a young player with the responsibility of carrying forward the legacy and fighting spirit the club is known for. Observers note that Miller's style, characterized by sharp passing, relentless work ethic, and a mature understanding of positioning, makes him a natural fit for this role. There's talk that Celtic's coaches have already outlined plans for his development, tailoring training, and mentorship to bring out his full potential. This has led to increased optimism among fans who see Miller as a beacon of hope amidst recent uncertainties. If the rumors hold true, this transfer could mark a turning point for both Miller and Celtic, creating a synergy that benefits the club's ambitions for seasons to come. On the other hand, some voices remain cautious, warning that the hype around Lennon Miller may be premature. Football is full of talented youngsters whose transitions to bigger clubs haven't always gone as expected, and the pressure of carrying the heart of Celtic could be a heavy burden for any player, let alone one still so young. There's a school of thought that suggests Motherwell's decision to let Miller go might have been influenced by concerns over his readiness for the step-up. Yet those closest to the situation argue that Celtic's scouting and coaching teams have done their homework thoroughly. They believe Miller's mental toughness and adaptability set him apart from many of his peers. Rumors have it that Celtic are prepared to offer him a carefully managed pathway into the first team, possibly starting with gradual exposure to high-pressure matches before fully entrusting him with midfield command. The balance between expectation and nurturing will be delicate, but if anyone is up for the challenge, it seems Miller might be the one. Meanwhile, fans continue to debate, some excited, some skeptical, but are waiting with bated breath for what could be the next big chapter in Scottish football's unfolding story. There's also a fascinating dimension to this developing saga that taps into the rich cultural and emotional ties within Scottish football. Lennon Miller, having been raised in Scotland and cut his teeth in the local leagues, embodies a connection that resonates deeply with Celtic supporters. The idea of bringing a Scottish jewel back into the fold, someone who truly understands the traditions and values of the club, adds a romantic flavor to the rumor. It's not just about talent on the pitch, it's about identity, pride, and a sense of belonging. Celtic fans have often celebrated players who represent the spirit of the club beyond mere statistics. And if Miller is truly set to become their new heart, it could rekindle a powerful bond. Social media has been awash with nostalgic references to past Celtic icons who started with humble beginnings and blossomed into legends. Some fans even see Miller's potential arrival as a statement of intent from the club's hierarchy, a message that they want to rebuild with Scottish talent at the core instead of relying solely on foreign imports. This narrative is giving the rumor even more life-making in one of the most talked about stories in Scottish football right now. The timing of this potential move is another intriguing aspect. Celtic, having faced challenges in recent seasons, appear to be in a phase of strategic rebuilding, and securing Lennon Miller might be a key element in this plan. Reports suggest that the club is aiming to inject fresh energy and creativity into their squad, especially in midfield, where the balance of experience and youth has been somewhat lacking. Miller's arrival could signify a shift towards a more dynamic and forward-thinking style of play, one that aligns with the club's ambitions domestically and in European competitions. It's said that the coaching staff are particularly impressed with Miller's ability to read the game and link defense with attack seamlessly, something that Celtic have been missing. If these rumors prove accurate, Miller could be given a starring role in the team's upcoming fixtures, potentially transforming the midfield landscape. The buzz around this possibility is energizing fans and pundits alike, with many eager to see how Celtic's tactical approach might evolve with this young talent on board. This rumor, whether it materializes fully or not, is already sparking renewed hope and discussion in the Scottish football community. Financial aspects are, as always, part of the conversation swirling around this potential transfer. While exact figures remain under wraps, insiders suggest that Celtic are prepared to invest wisely in Miller's acquisition, viewing it as a smart long-term investment rather than a quick fix. The club's management is believed to be balancing ambition with sustainability, focusing on developing homegrown talent as a cost-effective way to maintain competitiveness. This approach aligns with broader trends in football, where clubs increasingly look to nurture local players who bring both loyalty and market value. Miller's youth and potential resale value are likely key factors in the deal discussions with Celtic, anticipating that his development could yield both sporting and financial returns. Additionally, the player's own ambitions and commitment to the club reportedly play a role in smoothing negotiations. There's talk that Miller is excited about the opportunity to join a historic club with a passionate fan base and strong community ties. This mutual enthusiasm could be crucial in finalizing the deal and ensuring a successful integration into the squad. Before we proceed, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to receive all exclusive news about Celtic FC. Don't miss any details about your favorite team. It's extremely important for Celtic FC fans. As the rumor persists, one can't ignore the possible impact this move might have on Motherwell as well. Losing a player of Lennon Miller's caliber would certainly be a blow to the club, which has invested time and resources into his development. However, insiders suggest that Motherwell's decision to let him leave was not taken lightly, but rather made with the understanding that it might be the best path for the player's growth. There's a sentiment that Motherwell, as a nurturing ground for talent, has a proud tradition of helping players reach bigger stages, and Miller's potential transfer to Celtic fits that narrative perfectly. The club might also see financial benefit from the move, which could be reinvested in their squad. Fans of Motherwell have expressed mixed feelings. Pride in seeing one of their own attract such attention, but also concern about the immediate impact on team performance. The ongoing discussions between the two clubs are said to be cordial, with a shared goal of supporting Miller's career. This transfer saga, if it unfolds, could reinforce the role of Motherwell as a critical stepping stone in Scottish football's player development ecosystem. The impact on the Celtic fan base is another dimension worth exploring. The idea of securing a young, talented Scottish midfielder who can potentially become the emotional and tactical core of the team is incredibly appealing. Supporters have been vocal in recent seasons about wanting more representation from local players in their squad, seeing it as a matter of identity and pride. The Miller rumor seems to tick many of those boxes, creating a wave of enthusiasm online and in fan forums. Some fans have already started envisioning the kind of player he could become, drawing parallels with Celtic legends who defined eras with their commitment and passion. This speculation has even sparked debates about team formation and strategy, as supporters imagine how Miller's style might complement other key players. The anticipation is palpable, with supporters eagerly waiting for any official confirmation. There's also talk of potential merchandise and marketing campaigns centered around the young star, which could further strengthen the connection between player and fan base. Overall, the possibility of Lennon Miller's arrival has injected a fresh buzz into Celtic's community, energizing a fan base hungry for success and authenticity. Meanwhile, football pundits and analysts have joined the conversation, offering their perspectives on this developing story. Many point out that Miller's technical skills and football IQ make him an intriguing prospect, but caution remains about whether he can handle the step up to a club with Celtic's expectations and pressures. Some analysts highlight the importance of the club's support system and coaching in facilitating this transition. There's also a focus on how Miller's playing style might influence Celtic's tactical setups, with some predicting a more fluid, possession-based approach if he becomes a regular starter. The debate extends beyond just the player to include questions about the club's strategy in nurturing young talent and competing at higher levels. This broader context makes the rumor even more interesting, as it touches on themes of development, ambition, and identity within Scottish football. The pundits agree that if the move happens, it will be closely watched as a test case for Celtic's approach to blending youth and experience. Finally, as the rumor mills keep churning, the football world waits with keen anticipation. Lennon Miller's potential move to Celtic is more than just a transfer story. It's a symbol of renewal and hope for Scottish football. Whether he will truly become the heart of the team remains to be seen, but the possibilities are tantalizing. The conversations, debates, and excitement swirling around this story highlight how football is about more than just results. It's about dreams, identity, and the future. Fans, pundits, and insiders alike will be watching closely in the coming weeks for any signs that this rumor is becoming reality. If it does, it could mark the start of a remarkable chapter for both Miller and Celtic, one filled with promise, passion, and the enduring spirit of the game. Until then, the speculation will continue to fuel discussion and keep Scottish football buzzing with energy. Hello fan, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as it means a lot to Celtic FC. Also, share your opinion about the news in the comments below. See you in the next video.